Hi, this is Seniesa Estrada, and you're watching True School Sports.
All right, thank you. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and we are here with Seniesa Estrada here on True School Sports. Seniesa, what's up? How you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
I'm well. You know, we did it on video. Didn't quite work out, so now we're doing it on audio.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know if it was my connection or yours.
Yeah, hey, it is what it is. You know, sometimes things don't always go the way you plan them to go, but you gotta make things happen and just keep it pushing.
Yeah, definitely. Let's continue it.
Absolutely. So, is there a fight anywhere around your weight that you look at? Is there a girl you look at, an opponent you look at, and say, that's the fight that's gonna take me to the next level, or like, that's my dream fight at the weight class? Like, is there anybody that you really want to fight, or are you just kind of taking it fight by fight?
The way I look at it is any fighter who has a world title at 105 or 108. Because any fighter at 105 or 108 who has a world title, they're good fighters. I feel like 105, 108, 112, we have those weight classes that have so many girls. Those are the most stacked weight classes in women's boxing. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of media don't even know that. But there's so many girls at these lower weight classes, and that's where like the best skilled fighters are, in my opinion, in women's boxing, is these smaller weight classes. So I feel like it'll be a good fight with any of these champions. So I just want to go after any champion who's willing to take the fight.
Do you feel like when you do fight for the world title, no matter who it's against, do you feel like now that it's going to mean more? Because I remember very clearly when you fought Nancy Franco after the fight in the post-fight interviews, you were saying that you could have fought for a world title like even back in those days, but you wanted your world title fight to actually mean something for people to actually more people to be interested in and care about it. So like, do you feel like you've accomplished that?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like I'm accomplishing that, without fighting for a world title, my past few fights, but now fighting for a world title is definitely going to feel more worth it because people are going to be seeing it and I'm going to be getting paid what I should be. And yeah, like I said, I could have fought for world title when I was like 6-0, 7-0, but it wouldn't have been seen on TV and I wouldn't have been getting paid anything close to what I deserve to be making for a world title fight. So now everything's totally different. I'm glad I waited, and now I feel like I'm just even better and stronger and sharper and faster. So I feel like the everything is just the perfect timing now and the perfect stage for world title fights.
I mean, that's life. Life's all about perfect timing, and it looks like you played the right. You made the right moves. You're patient, and it's gonna pay off for you. So I'm happy to see it.
Thank you. Yeah, it took so much patience.
Yeah, I'm
so
sure.
Much patience. I can't even believe I lasted this long.
Yeah, I'm sure you had your days where you're like, man, I'm sick of this shit. To hell with everybody. Like, just F boxing.
Yeah, it's so much. Yeah.
Cause like that's how I get sometimes. Like even just doing stuff on YouTube, I'm like, man, I've been doing this long, and I feel like I should be here. And you gotta be patient. Everything is beautiful in its own time. Like everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, for sure. That's definitely true.
Yeah. I was reading. I did a lot of reading about you, like in just preparing for today, and I found out some things I knew, some things I didn't know. I was reading that when you were a young girl, you were going from gym to gym to gym to gym, and you did like regular sparring with like Jojo Diaz. What was that like?
Yeah, Jojo Diaz was one of my favorite people to spar with when I was a kid. I sparred him all the time, and he's always been such a talented fighter since we were kids. And going up in the gym, Frankie Gomez was one of my main sparring partners. Frankie was actually like one of the first fighters I stepped foot in the ring with.
Yeah.
Spar. And so many guys who are like world champions now or top prospects are guys that I sparred growing up in the gym. And yeah, they made me the fighter that I am today. I feel like my skill level was different than any other girl my age category because I had such great sparring with these top boys at the time.
Yeah.
And those are really like, I when I would walk into a gym when I was a little girl, I was like the only girl in every gym in LA, just about. So I had no choice but to spar boys. So that's all it really was. And then when I would spar a girl, she would be like 3 years older than me or like 30 pounds heavier.
Yeah, there was always a catch.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I'm saying, like, it sounds like anytime you sparred somebody, there was always a catch. Like, sometimes it was a boy. It was either a boy or it was a girl who was older than you.
I'm sorry, what was that? What did you say?
I'm saying it seems like there was always a catch whenever you would spar someone because, like, you would either spar, you know, a boy or a girl who was older than you.
Right. It was hardly ever, like, even sparring, you know? But, like, you can't complain about it, you know? I hate, like, now I hate fighters who, like, or coaches who go into a gym and they're like, oh, how much do you weigh, or how tall are you, or how many fights do you have? And they're asking all these questions. It's like, just shut up and put the gloves in the headgear on and get in the ring. Either you want to spar or you don't.
Yeah, get your ass in the ring.
So now it's like, I don't even ask those questions. When we walk into a gym, like, it's so funny how, like, if I get sparring and the guy, the coach is like, yeah, you know, my girl's like 112 pounds, and we're like, okay, and then we walk into the gym, and the girl obviously looks like she's like 140, and we're like, what happened to 112 pounds, you know? But we're not going to tell them to step on the scale to show us, like, you know. Either way, I always tell my dad, I'm like, don't say anything, let's just get in the ring and let's just spar. You know, I don't like complaining or making it seem like, you know, I'm worried about someone's weight and all that. So that's just the mentality I've always had growing up as a kid, you know, sparring people who were heavier, bigger, older. I just didn't care.
And you shouldn't. That's the mentality you gotta have. Like, I remember when I first started boxing many years ago, when I would spar whoever. Like, I remember, because I'm not big. I'm only like, I'm barely taller than you. Like, I'm like, I walk around at about 133 and a half. So, like, I remember 133 and a half pounds. So I remember I would spar dudes that were like 154, 160. I didn't give a damn. I just wanted to be in the ring.
This is Chick Shane Mosley, and you're watching True School Sports.
All right.